Hello everybody, welcome to Pebble Beach. I'm going to do a bit of a walking tour starting with my favorite car here at the Concours, XKD 522, one of only two red D-types restored by my friend Jeremy, and he has done an outstanding job. I love the painted, hand-painted numbers and all the little details here that Bill's explaining, like the right cap in the steering wheel. You can see that's what it looked like back in the day. Wow, what an impressive presentation. I spent a little time with Jeremy and Bill, and they've gone to the nth degree to get everything right. The bolts, the screws, the nuts, the washers. This is one really outstanding presentation. Just look at the wheels here with the balance weights. Beautiful knockoffs. So superb. Well, that's a good start. We'll walk on down Postwar Racing here. This is a Porsche 356 Carrera. And this Mercedes has a very interesting history. It was driven to the 1955 Swedish Grand Prix as a works prepared 300 SL on black Rudge wheels. Essentially, they removed just some components of the car and it went racing. And this is exactly how it appeared in Sweden. Oh, heavy hitter next to this, Aston Martin DB2 prototype, one of three. Love the metallic green paint. It sits so high. It has a lot of ground clearance. The spotlight holder. Now there's a Jaguar C-Type. It's currently getting judged. They test the running condition of the car, all the lights, the horn, and make sure that everything is working 100%. It's then scored, and the best in classes have a potential to get best in show. Here we can see the tool roll, Jaguar C-Type tool roll. Look at that, everybody. In the jack. I think this one's painted in its Swedish racing colors. Keep on moving down the line. BMW 2002 TII. It's an Alpina race car. Okay, that looks very original in there. Wow. Whoa, where do we go next? Here, how about this? It's a Mercedes-Benz 680S Sauchik Torpedo Cabriolet. That's a mouthful. Now, if I pull over here to the sunny side, you can see the paint just glistening here in the sun. Look at that. What a showpiece. Definitely a best in show contender here. Has a very interesting interior. I think it's lizard skin. And as I pull around here, we see another very gorgeous Mercedes from the Keller collection. It's a 540K Roadster. Look at the intricate details here in the dashboard. All the chrome on the cockpit rail. What an outstanding car. Okay, having a look around. Wow, this car in profile is so impressive. So there we go, two outstanding pre-war Mercedes. How are we doing? How are we doing? Okay, I'm gonna go and walk down the way here because the potential best in show candidate, or the car I think is gonna win, is down here. Here we'll mosey slowly down here and look at this Hispano-Suiza H6C tulip wood torpedo. Really outstanding presentation. This car was restored by Arm Restorations in Chatham, Ontario. And that was after they sold the car for nearly $10 million a few years ago. Look at that. It is so outstanding. It has thin strips of mahogany riveted. Now this car was originally ordered by André Dubonnet, who made the famous suspension system and it was built to go racing. So the idea was that these thin strips of mahogany made a lightweight body style. This was raced with the fenders off, believe it or not, and I love how it comes down to a point here at the end. Oh my God, this is so outstanding. If this doesn't win Best in Show, I'm going to be really disappointed. Wow. Love all the rivets and the woodwork. So the Hispano-Suiza chassis was really competent chassis in the day. It was an 8-liter, 6-cylinder, Spanish and French design car. Wow. Well done. Owned by Penny and Lee Anderson from Naples, Florida. Well, how do we beat that? Let's keep going down the line. We have another Hispano-Suiza. This one comes from Simon Kidston. It's one of his family's old heirloom cars, and it lost its body a while ago, and this one has been totally recreated, and it looks absolutely like the real deal. Well done, Mr. Kidston. Okay, let's go on down here. So they're celebrating 60 years of F1. There's a wonderful line of cars here. I'm starting off with this 1967 Lotus 49 Formula One. I think that is a Gurney AAR Eagle. But what I'm really excited about is this BRM that's being judged and started. Maybe we can get a closer look at that. I have media access, so I'm allowed to go around. Wow, that was really outstanding. These guys are working on this Coventry Climax here. I can't hear anything anymore. And you can see down the way here all these outstanding Formula One cars. Now, I'm not the greatest authority on Formula One, so I have to excuse me. We have the Van Wall Special, a lovely Cooper here, and a Lancia D50 with the pontoon fuel tanks on either side. Wow, these are such outstanding designs. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna pull back here now, change gears. We're going into Virgil Exner territory. He really transformed Chrysler's look, shape, and design, and worked with Ghia to create some of the most interesting American Italian cars of all time. Look at the presentation here. In behind here is the Dart. It was one of the last Chrysler-Ghia collaborations that was later purchased by Dual Ghia. It's kind of a complicated history. Very interesting American design, the way that this thing has the headlights and the grille and the bumper all incorporated into one. This is the 1957 Chrysler Super Dart 400. But look at that, it carries a Dual Ghia badge. Very complicated history. Really enjoying the color scheme on this. What is it? It's a DeSoto Fireflight. Yeah, I'm getting my American cars right. Have a look at the interior here with the upholstery. Beautiful design on the dashboard. Lots of great different colors and shapes. And where are we going to go from here? How about post-war sports touring? My friends at RX Restoration just finished this gorgeous Seattle with Balbo bodywork. It's a 1953 Seattle 208 CS Balbo Coupe. These use the leftover Fiat Autovu engines in this kind of competition, guys. Really enjoying the white walls. Outstanding. Next we have a 300 SL Rudge wheel car with a hardtop. And a Lamborghini 350 GT from 1965. Very open cabin on that. Can you see the curved door glass on these as I go around? They're very sophisticated. Oh, now we're really getting some heavy hitting stuff. This is David Sidorik's Aston Martin DB4 Zagato Coupe. Kind of shooting the shadow side. What an outstanding shape. My favorite Aston Martin. Moving right along, we have a Lamborghini P400 SV in medium metallic green. I'm a huge fan of this. Not sure how the judges pick between all these fabulous cars. BMW 507 Roadster in white. Maserati 4.9 SS Spider. That's the top spec Maserati of the period. This would have been way more expensive than even the Ferraris. Look at that in there. Wow. And finishing up this class, we have Bizzarini 5300 GT Strata. Always love the shape on these and the subtle curves. So have a look as I go around here to the profile, just the way the fender lines kind of dip down towards the door. It is very incredible car. Enjoying the alloy wheels. It's getting polished and judged shortly. And we'll keep on moving. Another Isato Fraschini. This one is a Tipo 8ASS Super Sport. And the bodywork is really superb. That's another best in show contender right there, actually. And as I pan around, I realized, no, this is Simon Kidston's car again, sorry. Okay, we'll move over to this C-Type. We can have a look at the presentation of the engine bay. So 3.4 liter XK engine in a bespoke chassis that really put Jaguar on the map with disc brakes. Here we can see it's an early car. Look at that. Chassis number 14. I love the way the exhaust is situated here with these branches that go down and just out the side of the car. See the inside of the nose here, all aluminum bodywork. Wow. Okay, and then this, another look at this Aston Martin. Sorry, we're going over some similar cars, so I'm just gonna walk down the way here to J2 European Classic Late. And we have a Bugatti Type 57 Stelvio. You can see the inline 8 engine here, dual overhead cam. Love the little turning there on the aluminum. This is a pretty cool car. Mr. Burkhart drove this 1937 Type 57 Adelante across the country before it arrived here. And this one's unique because it has a roll top at the rear. Wow, look how much that opens up. Wow. Just pull back, we can see the judges. They're looking at a Bentley, I believe a Corniche prototype. The body's been recreated and it is so outstanding. Look at the colors and the shapes here. Very Concours d'Elegance. All right, next is a Maybach. 2-seat Maybach. That's quite rare from Dana and Patty Meekum. Keep on moving down. Aston Martin. Mark II Bertelli Sports Saloon. I was reading up on this car. Supposedly it is the first Aston Martin to feature metallic green paint. So, don't know how you'd verify that, but I really do enjoy the shape of this saloon. BMW 327 328 Sports Cabriolet from Jim Pierce. And then as I scroll around here, we're gonna see the Ferraris. Yeah, I'm a Ferrari guy, right? So let's do the Ferraris. Then I probably have to continue on and grab something to eat. So here we have 0853 GT. It's a custom 250 GT that was initially made for the King of Sweden. As a result, it's completely bespoke, and it's wider, taller, and longer than than the standard 250 GT coupe body style. Yeah, it's from 1957. It's called the Prince Bertel Special. Moving right along, Ferrari 342375 America Pininfarina Cabriolet. I really do love this car because it was made for the King Leopold of Belgium. So it's a 342 chassis with a 375 race engine. Now, you can see already we have weird stuff going on here. That's because this was made for the King and he wanted to lock the front hood. Wow. There's a massive Lampretti engine inside, and really enjoying this cabriolet here at Pebble Beach. Okay, moving right along, we have a Ferrari California Spider. Looks like a long wheelbase from 1959. Really enjoying the color on that. Then I'll swing around to a 410 Super America Pininfarina Coupe, light sandy gold with beige interior. Really enjoying the wheel and tire combo here. Let's get a look at that. Wow. Okay, now behind us are the competition Ferraris, and I'm not gonna skip over those. This is a Ferrari 250 Testarossa pontoon customer car.
Really asked him to do that, right?
From Essex, Massachusetts. I do enjoy the stripes on this. Next to one of many Ferrari Tour de France's we have here. This one's returned back to its original green delivery color. And I do enjoy the attention to detail. They got the MG Car Club decal on the side. Now, this second Tour de France is currently being judged, so I don't want to get in the way too much. You can see the airbox in there, a competition feature. There's Dustin Wetmore of MPI exhibiting the car. Very purpose-built sports racer, aluminum bumpers. Wow. This is a single louver car. If I pull around, we'll see kind of the genesis of these cars, and that's the 14 louver design. Achingly beautiful with covered headlights. This one looks like it's on its Mille numbers. Oh, the red's just popping here in the sun at Pebble Beach. Well, life is good. So glad I have the opportunity to share this with everybody today. Okay, I'm going to finish up with these last three Ferraris. This 1951 340 America Touring Barchetta was really an outright contender at events like Le Mans. This one's been recently and completely restored by DK Engineering. And look at the attention to detail here, everybody. Those little weights that were added that proved that it rally raced at certain checkpoints or fuel during a race. Let's have a look at the interior. Wow, that looks outstanding. Wooden wheel, turned aluminum. Is it an ivory shift knob maybe? See the lightweight construction here. Just the steel tubes with the aluminum wrapped around. Oh, the number 18 in the back, so cool the way it protrudes here. That lights up? So cool. What an outstanding Touring Barchetta. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna finish up with two 250 LMs. The first one being this 1964 example. This, I believe, was raced by the North American Racing Team. And then in behind that, you can see the Maranello Concessionaire's a 250 LM as well. So really nice set here at Pebble Beach today. Wow, I love the paint scheme on this. When these cars came in together, they just sounded so rough and raucous. Perfect. Okay, everybody, that does it for my walkthrough of Pebble Beach 2025. I'll try to do some other videos, maybe covering some of the classes, but it's just an honor to have you along, and it's an honor to be here in the California sun. Pebble Beach is organized by Martin and Sandra Button. They do such an amazing job, and all the volunteers, and it's really such a privilege to see all these cars fully restored, all the passion that's put into them, the time and the money. All right, that does it for this one. That was 21 minutes. Thanks for hanging in there, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.